Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttradesolutions.com on a Tuesday. This is 21st October. Very quiet markets. I'm talking about the stock futures. Let's get right into it. I am setting up a live show, probably going to be either end of this week or early next week, so look out for that. It'll be once a week. It'll be probably half an hour, so I'll keep you posted on that uh, in the upcoming days. So look out for that. Also, subscribe to the newsletter. I did write about gold over the weekend, and obviously some big moves happening there. In fact, let's get right into the charts and take a look here at what's happening with gold. Huge drawdown today in gold. Uh, if you look at the chart, we basically have a classic, what I would say, double top. Obviously, this is like a textbook double top. Ironically, if you were looking for this to confirm yesterday, we closed right on the highs yesterday, by the way. So they rallied it all day yesterday after the big drop last week. And now we've basically confirmed the double top by breaking 4,100. Now we're at 4,200. I'm sorry. Now we're at 4,100. And obviously, the question now is in the context of this major, still bull market, I would say, right? Is this going to be the correction that takes us down to this demand zone around 4K and then resumes, or is this the end of the rally? Still remains to be seen. I would bet more that we could see a bigger correction, possibly all the way down to this breakout point, but we will see. There's ways to play this, obviously, with some of the gold miners, as I stated in the newsletter this weekend. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for that. That's a big move. Also, that just across the whole metals complex, silver is in the same situation here, trying to hold on to this level here at 47. I can see that going down into the low 40s an ounce. And then platinum similarly is having the same pattern here, a major break in platinum. So we will see. On the indexes, we're right up against the highs. I don't, I think we're probably going to make a new high. Obviously, every time we come up here, we just go and make a new high. The question again is every time we've made a new high, we've had a pullback. So I think that's also in the cards, especially coming into Friday with CPI release now. Also, Bitcoin has been interesting because Bitcoin had a big pop earlier and now it's falling back again off of supply. So we'll see if that continues to be a leading indicator. I talk about that as a leading indicator, and rates falling a little bit, but not again much further than they did last week. So I think if we break a new low here, probably headed back down to 380s, something like that. And aside from that, really, nat gas, I think I mentioned that at TTS, we are long nat gas. That gap from Sunday was a runaway gap. Probably, obviously that was a good indication of a bottom. We still have to get above 358. Oil, just kind of meandering about here, not doing a whole heck of a lot. So I think oil is kind of still maybe bottoming out here around 55. It's been a recent low. If it breaks 55, then probably going lower. But we will see. Oil is just not doing a whole heck of a lot. So I think just to kind of summarize, I think Friday's CPI number is going to be setting up to be a big catalyst, especially if there's a big surprise. Everybody's expecting that inflation is not going to be a problem. It may not be, but we'll see. If there is a big surprise, I think that could be a next catalyst to get the market correcting. If it comes in within expectations, then I think we get more of the same. Lots of churn in the indexes and so forth. But under the surface, lots of stuff going on. You got to pick your spots. There's some, the mega caps are kind of just meandering about here, Nvidia and so forth, not making really much headway. So going to be an interesting end of the week, especially Friday. So, but again, there are other areas of the market that are doing well. Shorting gold or buying gold if it pulls back some more in the metals complex. There's, nat gas may be bottoming. Rates probably get moving. By the way, TLT is almost going to break out and probably headed to 100 if we get lower inflation numbers. So there's a bunch of opportunities on the indexes. I wouldn't really do anything. Let's see what happens on Friday. I think that's going to be the key date. Apple making new highs, obviously helping the indexes, but we will see. Okay. All right. Again, subscribe to the newsletter. Give me a thumbs up and look out for the live show coming up. Take care. Have a great week.